Hello, fun seekers. Welcome. Come on in. Just waiting for you there. Hope you all doing well out there. It's like it's gonna rain. Why is every time I do a video out front, it seems like it's gonna rain? Ah, well, just hope you're doing great. Hope there's sunshine to you out there, and you're feeling great and wonderful. And peace and love to you, everybody. I'm just gonna show you this thing here, and hope you enjoy it. This is I picked this up actually a while ago, and thought I'd show it to you. This I think was put out during the time when they're putting out that new film Get Back for the Beatles. I saw this and I thought I'd pick this up. This is Get Back, the Beatles, the complete story of the Let It Be and its complicated place in rock history. Okay. A lot of cool photos in it, so let's not hesitate. Let's get right into it. Okay. Then a lot of cool photos here. Sometimes when you film outside, there's like a little bit of a glare. It has like a double thing. You have to look. Yeah, let's judge. Oh, here's some interesting photos. You can tell who that is. It's Paul McCartney. Having a little soccer there. Okay. And Yoko Ono. There's John in the background. He's taking the snooze, I'm only sleeping. Okay. Okay, so what is it? Paul and his wife Linda at the Grammys, March 16th, 1971, in Hollywood, California. All right. And the Beatles perform live for the last time on the roof of Apple offices in London, January 3rd, 1969. The show was captured on the film for the band's Let It Be documentary. That's pretty cool. There are several rooftop concert shirts and albums and bootlegs and plus tax and everything you can get in that. It wasn't supposed to be the end. Just kind of worked out that way. Nice photos. Paul jamming. Doing the Sergeant Pepper handshake. Outside the cavern. Nice day to enjoy some grass. The idea was that you'd see the Beatles rehearsing, jamming, getting their act together, then finally performing in a big end of show concert. So says Paul McCartney. And one of the key underlying tensions slowly creating divisions among the Beatles was business. And it says sour apple. See if you can see that. Okay. And a quote from John: I didn't really have any misconceptions about our ability to do anything other than play music, you know. You getting that all out there? Brian Epstein. Paul McCartney and John. Oh, the sun's coming out now. We already bought all our dreams, so now we want to share the possibilities with others, Paul said. Can you see that picture? Can you see it? There's a glare sometime. Caught on camera. And then it dips back and talks about some of their other films like Hard Day's Night. You know, it was a hard day's night. Ringo actually came up with that saying. It was, you know, he's been working all night, and he came in and said, you know, it's been a hard day's night. Well, they said, wonderful, we'll use it. So they said, Paul and John, you have to write a song with that title in it. So they did. There was a woman's voice outside, and I looked around, and there was a policeman standing in the window. That was a Sergeant Belcher, whatever the heck case. We all thought that we were like far out boys, but we kind of understood that we'd never get quite that far out. So says Paul. George says, Paul had fixed the idea in his brain as to how to record one of his songs. He wasn't open to anybody else's ideas or suggestions. And conflicts. Look at that picture. Come together. photo there. I'd play, whatever you want me to play, or I won't play at all if you want me to play. George Harrison. Yeah, he said, I'll play, whatever you want me to play, or I won't play at all if you don't want me to play. That's when Paul and George got into tension, a little bit of tension. Yeah, caught right on camera. And John, even the biggest Beatle fan couldn't have sat through those 6 weeks of misery. It was the most miserable sessions on earth. Sights unseen. What really happened during the filming of Let It Be. The Beatles integrated these songs into their act as they were just getting started, and they never lost their shared affection for them. Some of the people that inspired them on. Carl Perkins, Benny King, Elvis, and Chuck Berry. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Paul, get very bright lights so you can see everything instead of moody lighting. That kind of thing, really. It's all should be about Ringo, his drum kit, then John and his guitar. It really should, That's the way that the workout is. To just come down like this. It was like go into Ringo's face or something. Okay, there you go. And it's another interesting picture. Rooftop, the memorable performance is now iconic, but it almost didn't happen at all. Rooftop. Paul McCartney would toggle between the creative possibilities and how it would look to the outside world. Suddenly there were seconds thoughts huddled together as in the stairwell the Beatles had to consider. I think they almost had a second thought of whether they actually wanted to do a rooftop concert, but glad for all of us that they did. They went forward and I like to say on behalf of the group ourselves, I hope we pass the audition. The movie you only watched once. A year after shooting concluded, Let It Be is finally released. Let It Be. No, Lennon or McCartney was a different matter entirely. Without either one of them, it was rightly assumed that the band would indeed be done. Well, there was talk that they would just go on without Paul. I know some people said no, they wouldn't have gone on without Paul because they were for a short. There was a short time when Paul was stuck in leaving the group. There was a consideration of them going on. I read. but it was given that he was given the shittiest load of badly recorded shit, and he made something out of it. He did a great job. John Lennon talking about Phil Spector's when he was giving some of his the stuff from the Let It Be sessions. They said he was given the shittiest, badly recorded shit, and